means you've been going in this direction the whole time. And, you know, my favorite thing that you do in the film, from what I remember, from the 50 minutes, my favorite thing that you do is when you're like, is when you break the time and you remember another time. And that's I really love that stuff. You know, I love when you're like, this reminds me of this thing that happens. This reminds me of this thing at this other time, and then you go there. And I really love that.
Yeah, it's a long film actually. A lot of things. Sorry, yeah.
But I felt like there was something there that, you know, you could. I mean, I felt like that was something you could. You know, I felt like that was something you could work. That you can build things around even more tightly. You know, going from here to there, from here to there. You know.
Dear grandfather, on this night of your death anniversary, you see how many people, how many Vaishnavas are praying in the melody of Kirtan, remembering you. In the flow of devotion among the living, where am I to find a departed soul like yours?
Maybe close to it somehow. I don't know. I'm letting more greens in to this than I normally do. I usually try to get greens out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm bringing more green into this. And I think that's just an influence of the setting. You know, there's a lot of green around. It's in the country, and I want the green to sort of bleed into things. Usually, we're trying to take green out, trying to let green in. I was looking at like the kinds of films I'm looking at as references, or you know those who's that Thai? Who's a Thai filmmaker? Apichat Thong. So I'm looking at a lot of those images, those 35 millimeter, like in the forest, in these rainforests, and all that green bleeding into things, all of the really milky shadows. You can see into everything. Really looking at those films. He's one of my favorite cinematographers. That guy, So Yambu.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who shoots those films.
Mm-hmm.
I love that guy. Or I love his work. I don't know if I love the guy, but I love his work. He seems like a pretty cool guy too.
Yeah. I think work is the most honest reflection of a self. So if you love someone's work, you can tell that you love him.
You think so?
I think so.